Hello, I am looking for a service provider and a service coordinator. What a service coordinator does is they coordinate services for people. For people. Okay? So, generally speaking, most people don't really know where to start when it comes to a problem they have, which is why most of them freeze and just don't solve the problem. So, your job as the intermediary, which will be is to contact them and say, hey, you have a problem. I'm going to ask you a few questions. And once I ask you a few questions, I can determine what your problem is. And I know, because I've done lots of research and I understand the subject, I know who to contact for that. So if this person has a plugged toilet, then you would call a plumber. If this person wants some shelves built, you will call a handyman, a very inexpensive handyman with good reviews. And if this person's roof started to leak, then you are going to say, oh, well, maybe you need a roofer. And say this person says, oh my gosh, I need to coordinate my kid's birthday party. I don't know where to start. You're gonna say, well, here we have Chuck E. Cheese that we can do. We can schedule. We have it. We have just pretty much any kid's place to coordinate a birthday. Now, asking a question like, how old's your kid? Oh, they're turning 18. Well, that changes the story. They're not going to want to be at Chuck E. Cheese, and you're going to need to find a place for them to throw a party there by asking them questions and figuring out what they want in their party. But this is going to be what you do. As you can tell, it requires a very significant amount of background knowledge and understanding of the local area, understanding of construction, understanding of culture, understanding of restaurants, understanding of really everything. And ultimately, your biggest asset would be not that you know how to do something, but that you know what this person needs, you know what the service provider needs to know, and you know what the customer's problem is, and then you know who to contact. That is the key. That is your entire job, and it is very much that simple. Now, in order to get this job, you need to do something for me. You will be paid for this. It's a 2-hour pay at $3 an hour, so you'll be paid $6. And you need to come up with 10 types of service providers, 3 service providers for each type of service provider, and then a referenceable review ranking, meaning that, hey, under plumbers, we have TLC Plumbing, and they are, they are 4.8 stars according to Google, 3.1 stars according to Facebook, B minus rating on Angie's List, and whatever on Home Advisor. Okay, so again, 3 types of service provider. A plumber is a type of service provider, and then of course the actual business, and then of course knowing the general cost. Is TLC Plumbing an expensive company or not? Once you've created that, you can submit it to me, and whoever if you submit to me something that's amazing and I love it and it's above and beyond what I've asked for, you are very, very likely to get this job. If you don't submit it, then no harm, no foul. And then if you choose to submit it, 3 weeks from now, the job will probably be filled. So this is what I'm looking for. And of course, I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the United States. So keep that in mind. Of course, I'm going to want something that's relevant to me. And deal breakers, you will be on the phone. So you need to be confident on the phone. And if you're not confident on the phone, then you wouldn't be able to work with me. You need to have a relatively minimal accent. You know, that's pretty important to me. If your accent's so thick that I'm having a hard time understanding you, then how do I expect my clients to understand you? So if you have an accent, if you're able to work on that and get better, of course I'm open to that, but that's pretty much the two big things here. So confident on the phone and relatively minimal accent. So in order to get this job, go ahead and create a list that you will be paid for and submit it to me, and I will pay you whether or not you get the job. Good luck.